For other meanings, see Cassino. Cassino is a comune in the province of Frosinone, Italy, at the southern end of the region of Lazio. Cassino is located at the foot of Monte Cairo near the confluence of the Garry and Lira rivers. The city is best known as the site of the Abbey of Monte Cassino and the Battle of Monte Cassino during World War II, which resulted in tremendous Allied and German casualties as well as the near-total destruction of the town itself. Today, Cassino is also home to the University of Cassino and a Fiat Chrysler automotive plant. Cassino has a population of 35,913, making it the second largest town in the province. History. Ancient Cassino's origins lie in the Volscan settlement of Cassinum, sited atop the hill of Cassino near Monte Cairo, 5 kilometers to the north. Cassinum passed under the control of the Samnites, but the Romans eventually gained control of Cassinum, establishing a fortified colony there in 312 BC. During the Roman Empire, the most venerated god was Apollo, whose temple rose up on Monte Cassino, where today stands the abbey. At least once during Punic Wars, Hannibal passed near Cassinum. Cassinum was also the site of a villa presumed to belong to Marcus Terentius Varro. Medieval. The ancient Cassinum was deeply damaged by several barbarian raids. In the book Dialogues, Pope Gregory I gives us the testimony of the Benedict of Nursia settlement among the ruins of Cassinum Acropolis. He destroyed the image of Apollo and pagan altars, and sanctified the place in name of Saint John Baptist. From that moment on, he would never leave Monte Cassino. He founded the monastery that became a model for the Western monasticism and one of the major cultural centers of Europe throughout the Middle Ages, and wrote the famous Rule, containing precepts for his monks. In the meanwhile, the population built a village called Castellum Sancti Petri. Unfortunately, because of its strategic position, the abbey, and consequently the village, were involved in military events. In 577, the raid of the Lombards led by Zato forced the monks to leave Monte Cassino to seek refuge in Rome. They came back only after more than a century. In 744, thanks to the donation of Gisulf II of Benevento, the monastery became the capital of a new state, called Terra Sancti Benedicta. Few years later, the town was refounded by Abbot Bertharius and called Eulogimonopoli, meaning, the city of Saint Benedict. However, in 883 the monastery and the town were again attacked, this time by Saracen, and Bertharius was killed along with some other monks. The abbey was again rebuilt in 949 by the decision of Pope Agapetus II and, together with the town, renamed San Germano, began to experience a prosperous period. For defensive purposes, the castle Roccajanula was also built and it still dominates the town today. In the abbey are conserved the Placiti Cassina c. dated 960 to 963, considered the first documents ever written in the Italian language. On July 23, 1230, the city was the site of the signing of the peace between Pope Gregory IX and Frederick II, which took place in the Church of San Germano. On the 9th of September 1349, at 9 a.m., San Germano was destroyed by a tremendous earthquake, which seriously damaged the abbey. The reconstruction took place in 1366, at Pope Urbano V's will. Early modern period. During the Renaissance, Cassino lay on the northern frontier of the Kingdom of Naples, which was dominated by Spain. In 1504, during the Second Italian War, France attempted to capture the town in the Battle of Cassino, but failed. On May 15–17, 1815, the town was the set of the final cruel battle of the Neapolitan War between an Austrian force commanded by Laval Nugent von Westmeath and the King of Naples, Wiki Murat. The so-called Battle of San Germano ended with the Austrian victory. Kingdom of Italy. On July 28, 1863, the name of the town was officially reverted to Cassino. In the same year the town was reached by the rail system. Cassino was part of the province Terra di Lavoro until 1927, when the province of Frosinone was founded. On May 21, 1930 was inaugurated the cable car that led from the town to the abbey in 7 minutes, covering a vertical drop of over 400 meters. World War II. Since the Gustav Line was anchored around the mountains behind Cassino, the town was the site of fierce fighting during the battles of Monte Cassino during World War II. The 15th of February 1944 was ultimately one of the darkest dates. The abbey was destroyed by a heavy aerial bombardment. The Allies, believing that the abbey was a strategic position occupied by the Germans, bombed it, killing the people who had taken refuge. The works of art contained in the abbey were transferred to Rome by the Germans before the bombing, but many disappear on the way. Exactly 1 month later, on the 15th of March, also the town was completely razed to the ground. After the reconstruction was an extremely hard period, which lasted practically until the 60s. During the months following the end of the war, the area was afflicted by a malaria epidemic. However, the population received also great solidarity from the rest of Italy in terms of donations and hospitality. Many children were hosted by families in the north of Italy. In the years after the war, Cassino earned the nickname of City Martyr for Peace and the Gold Medal of Military Valor, a warning to future generations to not perpetrate the destruction of war that occurred here. In Cassino were built 3 war cemeteries. The Cassino War Cemetery, in which are buried the Commonwealth victims, the Polish Cemetery and the Germanic Cemetery. The economy of the area was helped by the industrialization started with the settlement of the Fiat Cassino plant and its satellite firms, the SKF plant and several paper factories, as well as by the establishment of the University of Cassino. Today the town is well commercially developed. Event though has suffered in recent years from the crisis of the automotive sectors. Geography. Cassino is located at the southern end of the region of Lazio and at the northern end of the historical region called Terra di Lavoro. The city centre is set in a valley at the foot of Monte Cassino and Monte Cairo. Cassino is distant 123 kilometers from Rome, 101 kilometers from Naples, 28 kilometers from the coast and 24 kilometers from the Parco Nazionale d'Abruzzo, Lazio e Molise. The town is crossed by the rivers Garry and Rapido that join themselves in the area of the Varonian thermal baths. Forward. In the frazione of Sant'Angelo in Theodosii, the Garry joins the Lira, becoming Garigliano, the river that marks the border between the regions Lazio and Campania. Climate. Because of its valley location, Cassino is often foggy in the winter, with chilly rainfall. Summers are generally quite warm and humid. Main sites. Abbey of Monte Cassino, founded by Saint Benedict in 529. The Abbey of Monte Cassino is one of the most famous monasteries in the world and is the source of the Benedictine order. It has been destroyed 4 times in its millennial history, the last time in 1944 by Allied bombing. It has been rebuilt, Comera, Davera, after the war, and reconsecrated by Pope Paul VI in 1964. Archaeological sites. Rocca Janula Castle overlooking the city, which was one of Abbey's historical strongholds, recently restored, is still not visitable. Roman theatre, still used in the summer for events, shows and concerts. Roman amphitheatre, part of the historical Via Latina. Mausoleum of Armidia Quadratella. War cemeteries. Cassino War Cemetery, German War Cemetery, Polish Cemetery. Natural areas. Villa Comunale. It is the main public park in the town. Baden-Powell Park, second public park, that hosts the main non-profit associations and clubs in the town. Varonian thermal baths. Thermal area located where there used to be Marcus Terentius Varro's villa. Museums. Historial. Second World War Multimedial Museum, created by Carlo Rambaldi. National Archaeological Museum, G. Caratoni, CAMUSAC. Museum of Contemporary Art. Demography. Economy. Cassino's economy is based on industry and tertiary. The Fiat Chrysler plant and its satellite firms employs a significant part of the population. As a consequence, the economy is strongly influenced by the automotive sector's trends, as experienced from the recent crisis. In Cassino there is also an SKF plant and several paper mills and marble factories. Are also important the courthouse and the University of Cassino, which ensure the influx of thousands of people every day, helping the commerce in the town. The weekly market that occur every Sunday is also an attraction of people from the surrounding municipalities. Education. Cassino hosts the University of Cassino with the faculties of economics, law, languages and physical education located in the campus and the faculties of engineering and literature located in the city center. Cassino also hosts branches of the Sapienza University of Rome and the University of Rome Tor Vergata for the degrees in physiotherapy and nursing. Transport. Being in a crossroads among the regions Lazio, Campania, Abruzzo and Molise, Cassino has always been a strategic hub for transports and communications. Roads. Autostrada A1, motorway that links Milan and Naples. SS 509, highway that links Cassino with Formia and Sora. Rail. The town of Cassino is along the Rome-Cassino-Naples railway line. It is also linked with Abruzzo and Apulia. Cassino is served by two stations. Cassino Station, opened in 1863, is the main railway station. It is located in the city center. Fontanarossa Cervaro Station is a railway station located in the south part of the town, which mainly serves the locality called Fontanarossa and the municipality of Cervaro. Bus. The companies Magni and Mastrantoni provides services into the city center. Cotril links the town with other municipalities in Lazio, CLP with Campania and ATM with Molise. Sports. Football. Cassino's main football team is ASD Cassino Calcio 1924 that currently plays in the Italian Eccellenza, the 5th division. In its best seasons the team used to play in Serie C2 and Lega Pro Seconda Divisione. The club plays in the Stadium Gino Salvetta. Basketball. The main basketball team is Virtus Terra di San Benedetto Cassino. It plays in Divisione Nazionale B. In the past the Basket Cassino reached the Serie B League. The team has been also guided by coach Sergei Belov. Twin cities. Cassino is twinned with notable people. Marcus Terentius Varro, ancient Roman scholar and writer, had a villa in Cassino. Benedict of Nursia, Christian saint, patron of Cassino and Europe, founded the Abbey of Monte Cassino. Scholastica, Christian saint, founded the female Benedictine order in Cassino. Birth. Arius, Christian martyr and saint, abbot of Monte Cassino. Richard of San Germano, notary and historian, was born in Cassino. Pope Gregory IX, Pope, signed the peace with Frederick II in Cassino. Leopold VI, Duke of Austria, died in Cassino. Piero de' Medici, politician, governor of Cassino. Philip Neri, priest, had his religious conversion in Cassino. Giuseppe Mascati, doctor, scientific researcher, and university professor, lived in Cassino. Antonio Labriola, philosopher, was born in Cassino. Michael Valente, World War I Medal of Honor recipient. Severino Gazzoloni, flute player, died in Cassino. Dante Troisi, magistrate in Cassino. Vittorio Mille, painter. Francesco Storis, politician, was born in Cassino. Gino Matrundola, former Canadian politician. Sergei Belov, former professional basketball player, coach of Basket Cassino in 1991 to 1993. Pietro Meni, established the world record in the distance 150 meters. In Cassino. Domenico Di Carlo, former professional football player and manager, was born in Cassino. Dino Lenny, DJ, singer, record producer and record label owner, lived in Cassino. Arturo Gatti, Canadian professional boxer, was born in Cassino. Trevor Trevisan, professional football player, was born in Cassino. Angelo Ogbonna, professional football player, was born in Cassino.